I like these live videos because it's just, especially when I'm busy working, it's my work week, it's kind of easy for me. But we're still hauling. This bin's empty. We just slid the sweep across into this one. Farmer Cole, he's on it again. We just slid the sweep across. We couldn't lock it in though because there's a little bit of corn that collapsed on us. The wraparound, these are all empty. Let's see, there's probably like, I don't know how full this one is right here. It's got beans in it. There's probably about 500 bushels of beans, or 600 bushels left in there of beans. And then like 9 or 10,000 in there. I just made like a 3-minute video. He found an issue on that. A really easy, simple issue. That the beauty of the internet, he Googled it and they said, "Che, check these bolts on the tires and the rims." And voila. So that tractor's good to go. And I drove it around the yard and we didn't hear that noise anymore, so it's a good sign. I slacked on making that soybean or the crop update videos the other day for you guys. After I stopped the live stream, I ended up walking around in this bean field here and pulling some giant rags, weeds, and then later in the afternoon he came back from hauling that load. Well, he's just leaving with a load right there too. But later in the afternoon we walked over in that field and we pulled some more giant rags, and we ended up not doing anything, or I ended up not making those videos. I ended up having to run home about when I had time. But we'll run over to a cornfield right now, just for the heck of it here. Let me set you guys over here. So yeah, we just slid that sweep across. I worked last night, I work again tonight, and yeah, just I got a couple hours, and I work tonight, and then I'm gonna come back out, and tomorrow we're gonna hopefully get that sweep locked in tomorrow, and keep hauling, because then we got some other stuff we got to get handled. There's always stuff going on. So bad connection. I don't understand why it does this, if it's just the area I'm in. I am kind of in a little dip here, so bear with me. Bear with me. Very bad connection. That's too bad. Well, it's still recording allegedly, so I'll do that and you guys can watch it later. That sucks. Let's pull in over here. Yeah, this is kind of goofy. Very bad connection. Lame. So the corn looks pretty good. Yeah, I have 3 bars of service. I just don't get it. You know, the corn is tall. I'm 6'2". I bet you it's all at 8 feet. 8 feet tall. You know, I'm on the headlands here, but we had out at my house, we had about 1 7/10 of rain yesterday. So out here they had about an inch and 3/10 in some spots. So you can see it's mucky. I don't want to track in too far and get mud all over my truck. But you know, we can see the corn here. It's still in like a, I don't know, I did a project on it in 4-H, but to me it seems like it's still in like a milk stage. Somebody sent me a picture out east of town. There's some dented corn. There we got connection back. My phone's been goofy lately. There was some dented corn, you know, about 10 miles east of us, where the land's a little more, I don't want to say better. Well, it is technically better. It's ideal, I guess. So, yeah. It won't be long though. Harvest is gonna come quick. So yeah, it kind of looks like it's gonna rain again. It'd be kind of nice. in a sense. If it's a nice, yesterday was just a nice slow rain, just a soaker all day, and then we had about a 20-minute downpour at midnight. But you know, in a sense it helps with the soybeans. Walker, what up? But it helps the soybeans because we haven't sprayed for aphids yet. They haven't really been an issue too bad. And he was just explaining to me that, you know, right now it's about 70-75 degrees, and at night it gets down to around like lower 60s, upper 50s. The aphids don't do well when it's cool out, and the rain kind of washes them off a little bit too. So it's like the 10th of August right now, I think, 10th or 11th, Thursday, whatever it is. And if they can make it to around the 20th or the 25th, he was saying, that then we're probably in the clear. We won't spray for aphids. But I'm kind of in a, I mean, it gets short right here because here's, you can see my truck. So this is where all the tractors pull in. So there's probably a little bit of compaction here and some other issues or whatever, but kind of go a little, you can see once you get off the headlands here, the corn goes right back up. So it's looking good. Knock on wood. You know, everybody's saying, oh, conventional corn, you're gonna need a corn reel on your head, but I don't, knock on wood, right now it looks okay, but they say when it starts drying out and changing colors to that drying itself out, that's when you're gonna run into issues. But I don't know, hopefully not. It looks good. Soybeans are just crazy tall, except for a couple of the late ones. Those soybeans are kind of but everything else, you know, it's coming right along. So Schultz Farms, the last name looks familiar. How's it going? So I almost wonder if they don't farm around here. Maybe I've seen one of their trucks, or there's probably more. Anyways, yeah, so not much else going on, guys. I figured I'd show you a cornfield, and you know, everything's going well. That nitrogen, you know, we Y-dropped that in, and it really boosted the corn along, because it was in a hurting place when we did that Y-drop, and it was kind of to that, we got to do something here, otherwise it was going to struggle. And that nitrogen was just enough to boost it to when we started getting rain again, and the corn kept going. You live in Nebraska. Well, yeah, I probably don't know you then, but I'm sure that last name is up in Minnesota as well. But yeah, I don't know. 8 minutes. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. Tractor 8120. Don't know when it's coming. Hopefully sooner than later. And yeah, I'm here. You guys can see maybe that's all it is. Maybe. So hopefully that tractor comes sooner than later. We know we'd like to try it out on the cart, just in the yard. Some of this grain we're loading, I'd like to load up a cart full and just see how it handles it in the yard. But now we have that 8430 as a fail-safe if we need to. So Quentin, how's it going? So yeah, not sure. Be a lot of stuff happening soon, but not now. It's just kind of like the same old sweeping bins, and you know, we're debating right now, actually. Do we just get that shaker arm on hand? Because our repair, it's beefed up, but it's not like, I don't know if I trust it for 1,200 acres beefed up, but we'll see if we go through with that. What else? We had something else we had to look at. I don't know, you start hooking everything up and you start finding and remembering all the stuff you had to fix. So we're gonna start probably pulling stuff out, I'd imagine, within the next couple of weeks. And you know, got a decent, this is the soybean year, and what I mean by that is we got more soybeans than we do corn. So there's probably like 750 acres of soybeans. So he's got 2 cutter bars, or sickles I should say, which is kind of nice. So we get both sickles ready. Boy, I don't know if you guys can see anything. There we go. We get both sickles ready, and So like mid-season, instead of changing them all down the head, you just slide the whole thing out and slide a new one in, and you can work on the other one, or have a guy when he's unloading semis switching out sickles that are bad. So that makes it kind of nice having two. So probably get both of them set up. Last year we had them both set up, but we only had about 5 or 550 of beans, and we got to the point where we're like, yeah, we could switch it, but you know, it's doing okay, and we didn't switch it. It made it. But that sickle needs to be worked on. When are you gonna start corn harvest? Oh, it'll be I gotta imagine it'll be end of September. What are we in? Mid-September at the absolute earliest, but that would be some high moisture stuff. We probably don't want to rush it. So it'll probably be, usually it's that last week of September, first week of October, some guys start poking into it around here. So we got a ways to go yet, despite the corn looking like but we got a long way to go. You know, the corn's gonna get to that dent stage and then dry down, and usually we'll pick a couple acres of corn sometimes before we get going on the beans. If the beans aren't quite there, we'll pick a couple of acres of corn with the corn at like 25%. But the drying, I mean, I don't know. You'd hate to see something happen to the corn, like fall over or something, if the stalks really do have issues. But let's look at it here. I mean, I don't see any. They're pretty beefy. Some people are already shelling corn. Holy, wow! In Tennessee, isn't that? That's about where that Big Tractor Power guy filmed. So I'm sure he'll post some videos. But they look all right. But you'd hate to see something happen. But we're probably going to. I don't know. We'll see. We got some early beans. I don't know if it'll be early enough, or we'll just shoot right into the beans to start with, or what we're gonna do. But there'll be plenty of videos, and I'm just kind of cheating today, guys, with the live stream. Because it just loads right away for me, and I have to work tonight, so I don't have time to upload one tonight. So very bad connection again. I have 3 bars of service. Deep breaths. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Well, I'm sorry guys, you guys can't comment, the few of you that were, so bear with me. I don't know if it's, I got 3 bars of service. I have absolutely no idea. So I don't know. But I will, I'm gonna get rolling here, and beans are still, oh yeah, they're green, everything's green. I don't know how I'm reading his comment. I got a bad connection, guys, it says, so I'm just gonna end it. And 13 minutes long, it's a pretty good update for you guys. There's not much going on, but that's the update for what is going on. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain. Corn prices still blow. They bounced back, I think, a little bit is why he's doing some hauling, but we're kind of at that point where gotta do some hauling for harvest here, so then prices will really blow. So yeah, that's the rough part. I don't envy his position right now with the prices the way they are. So all right, well, I guess the connection's back now, allegedly. What a goofy thing. What a goofy thing. Where did I put my keys? Oh, here they are. Awesome. So, alright guys. Sounds good. Thanks for checking in. We'll check you later.